Stuka Joe for another unannounced test video. I know some of you will see this if you're, I guess, in front of the computer. I'm just testing to see, and if you can see this in 1080p, let me know. The first test video that I did the other day with this game, Europe in Turmoil, came up to 720p, which is not full high definition. Oh, there's James. How you doing, James? This, hopefully, I'm using an app that can take it to 1080p, which is what I want to do for my videos. So right now I'm just fooling around here with the camera and zooming in and out, and just to see if I can get that 1080p, which I think makes a big difference. So I'll just move the camera around. I've been playing this game with my little brother here. This is Europe in Turmoil. I'm the liberals. He's the authoritarians. He has almost all control of France. We played, what, 2 turns? So what I intend to do, well, it's looking good. Thank you, James. I'll check it to see, but I'm glad it's looking good. We're in turn 2, round 4. The game's pretty cool. It's been running smoothly. Even though I'm the liberals, the authoritarians have almost all control of France, but they don't have yet a scoring card, apparently. Well, my brother's not around, so I can show my cards. I got these cards. I'm the liberal player. And when you play an authoritarian card, you unleash the event, so it's like Twilight Struggle. The event has to be played. I think we have another viewer skid. But you can choose, you play the ops, I play the ops, and I can choose whether to play the event or the ops first, like in Twilight Struggle. So I have 2 liberal cards. I have the Austro-Hungarian scoring card. And another thing I want to be able to do with these live videos eventually is to be able to play a game with the CTG solo method so that you can watch. And the only thing that I'm concerned about that you can also help me is okay, not sure if it's 1080p, yeah, probably not in the live transmission, maybe when it comes out in video, is that eventually we'll have to move the camera and I can't pause. So, for example, Landsurfer, nice to see you. I'll have to do this. I just want to know if this is going to be nauseating or not. I'm going to move now the camera to the victory point table. So there you go. Was that really bad? I mean, because the thing about camera movements, it can be can get people seasick. So I'm trying to keep that to a minimum. So let's suppose that we have to score some victory points, and it's important for you to see it. I just show it here. Let's move it to 9, whatever. And now we get back, and let's say we're going to play in Greece. I focus down here, and I got Greece there. So I'm trying to keep it to minimum movements because I know how unpleasant that is. You know, like when people have a handheld camera with a video. I use a slider system. That's why the camera is really, it's pretty steady, and I can move it vertically with it's not too bad there. I can also zoom out, and well, it's zoomed out right now. No, now it's zoomed out, and I can move it horizontally to get where I want. And there we go. We're back in France, so okay, maybe a bit slower, okay. So let me try this. So I'm going to move now. Let's say we have to go take a look at the naval arms race table, right? So I could zoom in like this. And there you go. So the idea is to be able to transmit the playing of a game, maybe 1 hour, 2 turns, 2 or 3 turns with the CTG solo method. Get your feedback to see if it's okay. David Kaufman, nice to see you there. Movement, no problem, good. So that's the whole idea. And I'm trying to, another thing I wanted to consult with you guys. what day is better for you to watch these kind of things. For me, it's Friday because I don't have work on Saturday. Puerto Rico is in the Atlantic time zone. So maybe if I do it at 10 p.m., just go for an hour, maybe an hour and a half tops. That'll be 10 to 11:30. I don't know. Because maybe the people on the West Coast can, I don't know, what's it, 4 hours before can watch it. So that's another thing. What time is better for you guys? If I do this like once a week, Friday's great, okay? Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about, those two things. And I know some other people are going to get pissed at me because I didn't announce it, but I don't want to announce test videos. That's why I did it this way. So this is something that can be kind of like a regular feature if it works out all right. The thing I can do, let me see here, is switch to, I guess in some instances probably I'll switch to my face or something to talk about. Whoops, see my hand comes up there. Okay, when I have to pause it. See, yeah. Okay, so I'll switch back. Let me see if I can switch back without showing my hands here. Can't see the camera symbol. Oh, there it is. Okay. Appreciate, guys, your feedback. Okay. So moving it like this, hopefully it's not too bad. And I know that this way, rotating it's not too bad either. It's when I move it from side to side. Okay, for example, I'm going to give you guys an example. If I move it from side to side here, I know it shakes a little bit. I'm going to do it again, side to side. Now when I pivot here with the fluid head, it's a lot smoother. So I'm just trying to become aware of that because I'm used to filming videos, and when I'm filming videos, that's not a problem because I pause. So that's the whole point of this thing. And zooming in, one thing I think I will try to avoid is moving the camera abruptly while zooming in. That's going to cause a headache, I suppose, right? Yeah. Yeah. The great thing about the iPhone, yeah, it's better because it's smooth. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm getting your feedback. The great thing about the iPhone camera, let me show you, for example, is that the auto zoom is really good. For example, I'm going to put a card right in front of the camera, and the autofocus will, see, it focuses. You see now the back is blurred, which is great, and the front is zoomed. Okay. So that's one thing. And the other thing I have to find out, which I'm going to go to the cable company tomorrow. I may improve the upload speed because I think that's important also. So that may improve. So I want to start these videos. I don't think I'm going to do one this Friday, but who knows? Maybe I'll do more test videos. Maybe I'll announce a test video. Who knows? I don't know if people will watch them or, I mean, yeah, the focus is good. That's what I love about the iPhone camera. The focus is really, really smooth and fast. So that's okay. And let's suppose I have to zoom in the rules or something for some reason. See, you can see the rules. These are a photocopy of the rules. I'm a highlighting type of guy. I don't highlight the original rules. I photocopy them. So if I have to show rules or something, I think this is going to work pretty good. So another thing that I do that I think these videos could be useful is like a preview video. I like to read rules of war games for some reason. You know, when I take a break, and sometimes I just punch out the counters, set the game up like regular game about to start, and just talk about some game mechanics. Maybe the live forum could work for that. It's going to be all experimental, guys. Because I know people do. I mean, Bart, the chief, he does interviews, which is great. And I mean, this is a great vehicle for interviews. But I want to do a little bit more since I have the camera on a steady base. I think showing the games up close could be done. So it's gonna be a work in progress. And yeah, the rules look clear there. So I think I'm almost about done. Let's see if you guys have any questions or any ideas of how this type of format, this live streaming, could be useful. I'm all ears. For me, in terms of production-wise, it's really simple because I don't have to edit anything. Dummy games, okay. Yeah, I mean, to play a game, I mean, I wouldn't play a full game, maybe 1 or 2 turns of something. As long as it's entertaining and there's not a lot of dead time, because that's one thing I want to avoid is dead time. So I'm just moving the camera around. So this is something I want to add. What I was saying, the editing, normally I do a lot of editing in my videos, but this format, there's no editing. It's just, we're live and there we go, and that's it. So this is a type of format that is easy to produce for me. It's just set up the game, move the pieces around, and that's it. So it's something that could become a regular feature, but I would like to be at full high definition. You like the light? Let me see. Live streaming. Rules questions. Yes, that would be it's a good idea. There, Skid. Yeah, that's to ask rule questions. Yeah, it could be a good forum. I mean, to answer. I mean, but also bear in mind that if I put a game on the screen doesn't mean I'm an expert. I just read the rules, but hopefully, I mean, I can help. It can help watching the mechanic being played and explaining the rules without having to read the whole rule. So I think the visual effect of showing how things work helps. So we're running at 12 minutes now. So I appreciate it, guys. There's been no interruption. I think in the other test video I had, there was some interruptions. Let me see. Great. Yeah, 2-player games. Let me see if I can. You choosing what game? Yeah, that's a good point, James. The great thing about if I play a game by myself, like with the CDG solo method, and you can understand, for example, that what's going on, you can even make suggestions on strategy. Yeah, that could be something that could be interesting. I could see. Because the good thing about showing the game up close is that you understand everything that's going on. Okay, I'll see you, Skid. Well, James, I'm gonna cut it here. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys that were watching, and I'll keep on testing this. And when it becomes something formal, well, you'll see it in the channel. Okay, take care. Bye.